lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the new meta point guard build in NBA 2K23. Now, this actually is one of my new point guard builds that I just made. I think it is a really good point guard build, so I did want to show you guys for the people that did want to have a small guard build. So we are going to be making the build a point guard. We're going to get straight into it, and this other stuff doesn't matter. That's personal preference. All right, y'all, now moving on to the height with this build. As you guys know, most point guard builds, people usually make them 6'1", and well so, because 6'1s do get the most attributes. But here's the key thing. I actually made my build 6'2", and let me tell you guys the reason why. I actually did want to have a 93 driving dunk. 93 driving dunk on a small guard is actually godlike because you get every single driving contact dunk in the game. You get the small driving contact dunks, the pro driving contact dunks, and the elite driving contact dunks at 93. Now, I will tell you guys, now I only do have an 89 3-pointer, which does give you gold agent 3s and gold blinders. I was to tell you guys, if you guys go up to 6'3", as you guys see, if you go 6'3" and you put your wingspan at 6'9", as you guys see, you have a 93 dunk and you have a 92 3-ball, which means you're having every single contact dunk in the game, gold posterizer, and you're having goal most range. I personally didn't really care about goal most range, so I went 6'2", and the max 3-ball I could get for the wingspan I had was an 89. That's personally what I did because that's all I need to shoot. But if you guys want the goal most range, I'm throwing it out there. You guys could go 6'3". And the weight, we went 170 pounds because I did want to have the 95 acceleration. With gym rat's going to be a 99. That obviously determines how fast your player can speed boost, so it's going to be a 99 with gym rat. I'm telling you, this build is crazy insane fast. It's actually crazy how fast this build moves. It's going to be pretty hard for anybody to keep up with this build because you have a 99 acceleration. So make sure you guys go 170 pounds. And like I said, we do have a 93 driving dunk on this build. I put my wingspan all the way up to 6'10" because as you guys see, if you go anything lower, you do indeed lose 93 dunk. Now you could settle for 92 dunk. 92 dunk does give you the elite driving contact dunks, but if you go up to 93, you do unlock gold post strides, so I think you might as well if you're going up to 92. So this is what I did: 6'2", 170, and a 6'10" wingspan. And then obviously body shape doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go defined. All right, y'all, now moving on to the attributes for this build, man, make sure you guys do copy it down just like this. Now, this is a disclaimer. I just want to throw this out there. This build is going to be an offensive monster. It's going to be lacking on defense. I just want to throw that out there for the people that are expecting a defensive build. Honestly, on a small guard, I don't really think defense is that important because regardless, you're still really small. Pretty much everybody runs 6'8", 6'9". So even if you did have defense, you're just too short for it to really make a difference. So just throwing that out there. All right, so close shot, we're gonna be bumping this all the way up, not this high, we're bumping it all the way up to a 68. I did want to have at least a 67. As you guys see, 67 does give you bronze fast twitch. Just in case I drive to the paint and I make somebody jump, I want to have fast twitch so I can go up fast enough and not get blocked and get a slow layup. But I went up all the way to 68. As you guys see, you do get another badge point for 68 and you get gold giant slayer. Regardless, we're gonna get on Hall of Fame. You definitely do want on Hall of Fame because you're a small guard. And then driving layup, we're bumping this all the way up to an 80 driving layup. This does unlock you pretty much all the best layup packages in the game. Besides long athlete, you do get Zach LaVine. A lot of people do say that's the best layup package in the game. And plus you get the infamous jelly layups. Plus you get a lot of other good badges like silver acrobat, silver fearless finisher, and like I said, Hall of Fame giant slayer. You definitely do want to have this badge because you are a small guard. It's gonna help you from getting blocked by the taller defenders. Alright, man, now like I said, this build does have a 93 driving dunk. As you guys see, you get gold most takeoff, gold silver finisher, gold posterizer, and like I said, you get every single driving contact dunk in the game. The small contact dunks, the pro driving, and the elite. Imagine it's such a small guard just being able to rim run and dunk meter and just get every single contact dunk. It's going to be really hard to stop you with this build. I'm telling you, 93 driving dunk is definitely insane. I definitely did want to have this. That's why I went 6'2" and the pretty long arms. And like I said, I didn't really care about goal most range. If you guys do want to have goal most range, I understand you are a small guard. You're probably thinking, oh, goal most range 92 3-ball is mandatory. Then you can make a 6'3" with the 6'9" wingspan, and you can have 93 dunk and a 92 3-pointer. Like I said though, I don't really need 92 3-pointer shoot. I shoot just fine with the 89. All right, y'all, now moving on to shooting with this build, we're going to be putting our mid-range shot all the way up to a 75. As you guys see, does give you another badge point. And like I said, 3-point shot, we're putting this up to an 89. As you guys see, 89 3-ball, it does give you gold agent 3s, gold blinders, and Hall of Fame corner specials. Like I said, 89 3-ball is definitely not bad. You get gold agent 3s. 2K Lab said that agent 3s and limitless range are the best shooting badges in the game, and you have gold agent 3s and silver limitless range. Silver limitless range is definitely not bad. As long as you throw on a limitless range takeover, you can still pull from half court. That's why I said 89 3-ball is definitely the bare minimum I would ever go for a guard, but it's definitely not bad at all. I shoot just fine with it, and I still pull from insanely deep. I can pull from half court like nothing with this. And you get gold blinders, definitely another good badge for the small guards. And the free thrower, bumping this up to a 75 just in case you do want to play rec or pro-am. This would be be an excellent record pro-am build because you are small. So yeah, you do have a 75 free throw. That's definitely way more than enough to hit consistently at the free throw line. I was shooting just fine with like a 60 free throw, 50 free throw, so 75, really no excuse to be missing there. Alright, now moving on to playmaking with this build, man, this is probably going to be the best category for this build. The pass accuracy is going to be insane. Honestly, with a small guard, I think it is good you have good pass accuracy. We are going to be having an 86 pass accuracy, so you get all your playmaking badges on Hall of Fame, Gold Bailout, and Gold Needle Threader. I'm telling you guys, 86 pass accuracy passes are insanely fast. If you are making this build on next gen, you do get the LaMelo Ball pass style at 85. I'm telling you, 86 pass accuracy, like I said, this would be a really good build for the 5s because 86 pass accuracy, you could throw really good passes. Like I'm talking about bullet passes. It's really nice. And the ball handle, I did want this really high for one badge. As you guys see, we're putting it all the way up to a 96. As you guys see, 95 does give you Hall of Fame pluckable, and here's the main badge right here. I did want to have a 96 for the Hall of Fame clamp breaker. Clamp breaker on Hall of Fame is something different. This badge right here, obviously it negates clamps. It's clamp breaker. It's like they have no clamps. You could just blow right past them for a free rim run or just a free 3-ball. The 96 ball handle is crazy. Now I was to tell you guys, if you guys don't really care about clamp breaker, I mean it's still pretty good on gold, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm being honest, from having Hall of Fame unpluckable, I don't really think this badge works. I was still getting ripped like nothing with Hall of Fame unpluckable. I was to tell you guys, if you guys didn't want to go up to 96 ball handle, another good threshold is 94. As you guys see, at 94 you do get gold handles for days, plus you do get another badge point. I don't really think the Hall of Fame unpluckable is worth it. The Hall of Fame clamp breaker is definitely worth it though, but like I said, if you guys don't care about that, then 94 is the bare minimum. You do unlock all your drill moves at 92, and then you definitely do want to have gold handles for days for 94. That is the bare minimum I would ever go for a guard, but personally I want the Hall of Fame clamp breaker, so I went 96. And as you guys know, man, speed of ball doesn't really matter. All you guys need is a 75 for the Michael Jordan dribble style, but as you guys see, it goes up with the ball handle, so you cannot take it anything lower. I just put it up to 82. As you guys see, you do get another badge point, so make sure you guys put it to an 82. And then defense with this build, man, like I said, this build isn't going to really have good defense. We're just bumping our perimeter defense all the way up to a 60, which is not terrible. As you guys see, you get 4 defensive badges. I put +1 badge onto defense, so I run silver workhorse, bronze off-ball pest, so it helps you from getting backdoored, and then bronze menace. But like I said though, this build isn't really going to have good defense. Obviously with this build, it's a 3s or 5s build. Even if you did have defense, you definitely never want to take a small guard to the 2v2 court because you're just going to be playing straight 6'9", and you're not going to be able to do anything in the paint if they try to rim run. Now I'm not gonna lie, if you are playing rec, it definitely is a lot easier. You can just hide in the corner all game. With 3s, you kind of have to get a little bit more involved, but you definitely could still guard the corner. That's obviously what you want to do with this build. It's definitely not bad though. Like I said, you just need a good lockdown and a good big on your team, and you should be just fine. All right, now moving on to physicals with this build, man, we're gonna be putting our acceleration all the way up to a 95. Like I said, this determines how fast your player can speed boost, and you do get a +4 to all your physical attributes with gym rat, so it's going to be a 99 acceleration. This build, I'm telling you guys, once you have that 95 acceleration, this build is crazy insane fast. It's going to be really hard to keep up with you, and 80 speed is definitely not bad at all. I'm telling you guys that acceleration matters, and 80 speed, like I said, is definitely still pretty good. All right, yo, man, on the vertical, we're bumping this up to a 75, and the rest of these attributes are going on to stamina. You're going to be having a 97 stamina, and as you guys can see, man, this is the build right here. 20 finishing badges, 22 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 4 defensive. Like I said, this build is an offensive demigod. You get every single driving contact dunk in the game, 93 driving dunk. You can dunk all over people like nothing. You have really good shooting. Like I said, you have gold agent 3s, and your playmaking is definitely the best category. You have a really insane pass accuracy and really insane ball handling, plus you have a 95 acceleration. This is a really good build. Like I said, as long as you have a good lockdown and a good big on your team, you should be just fine with this 4 defensive badges. Now if you're playing with randoms, I definitely wouldn't recommend using this build. They're just going to expect you to play man, so definitely if you don't have a squad, definitely don't use this build. But like I said, if you have a good squad, you should be just fine. All you have to do is just guard the corner all game, and if your man drops down to the paint, you have somebody drop down for you and you run out to the corner. All right, now moving on to takeovers with this build, man, as you guys see, we get slasher, shot creator, sharpshooter, and playmaker. Now personally with me, I like my offense. You definitely do want to have sharpshooter. As you guys see, we only had silver limitless range, so you definitely do want to throw on sharpshooter takeover. This right here will help you pull from half court. If you don't have this, you can't pull from half court at all, so you definitely do want to have sharpshooter takeover. In the secondary, if it was up to me, I would either throw on slasher or playmaker. Now playmaker, you could break ankles with this, plus your passes are going to be insanely quick because you already have an 86 pass accuracy. Now imagine with playmaker takeover, your passes are going to be crazy. Now personally, you do have a 93 driving dunk, all the driving contact dunks in the game. I think it's better you throw on slasher. It's literally free contact dunks whenever you have slasher takeover on. I personally recommend this takeover combination, but if you want to even throw on shot creator, if you don't really care about pulling from half court, you just want to be fading all game, you could throw on shot creator or playmaker. It's completely up to you, but this is what I would roll with personally. And as you guys can see, man, man, we have built an inside out playmaker. Pretty rare build name. I don't really see too many of those inside out playmaker builds. As you guys see, this build is similar to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Damian Lillard, and De'Aaron Fox. Pretty good comparisons right there. Like I said, this is a really good 6'2" small guard build. If you guys are in the need of a small guard, I would highly recommend you guys make this build. It is crazy on offense. You have really good passing, really good ball handling, really good shooting, and insane finishing. You have every single driving contact dunk in the game. A 93 driving dunk on a 6'2" at 99 acceleration is crazy. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below, man. My next video, I am going to try to give you guys a rare build. I know you guys do like those rare builds, so I'm going to try to find another one, and once I create the best version possible, I will drop that build for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.